If you're looking for a way to create an abstract gradient background for your designs, mesh gradients in Affinity are the way to go. It's a really fun technique where you can blend multiple colors together and create something that looks totally unique. So to start, I'll go to Pixel and select New Fill Layer. This adds a fill layer to my canvas. Now let's give it a black background. Actually, we can add the mesh gradient to this fill layer, but for this tutorial, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna add it to a shape instead. So let's grab the rectangle tool and draw it here. I'll make it red for now. Now I'll go to the Fill tool, then head to the Context toolbar. Over here in the Context options, you'll see two options, Fill and Stroke. The mesh gradient can be added to either the fill or the stroke of an object. Let's go with Fill. Then on Type, I'll choose Mesh. You'll see a grid appear over the shape with gradient stops at every junction. Now I can click on each stop to change the color. Let's change this one to yellow, this one to purple, this one to green, and this one to blue. I can also drag them around to reposition them. However, if I want to start over, I can simply click and drag over the stops and press delete. Now I'm left with just these 4 stops or the corners. I can click each stop and change the color one by one. And we've got a colorful shape. Now I can click anywhere on the line to add a new stop, and the new line will appear with an additional stop on it. I can change the color. I can also click here to add another stop and set the color. I can keep adding as many stops as I need. One more thing worth knowing, I can actually make a stop transparent. Simply click on it and slide the opacity down to remove the color. Now the area around that stop is transparent, and you can see the object or layer behind it. Remember I set the fill layer to black? That's why you see black showing through here. I can keep adding more stops, changing their colors, and dragging them any way I want. I can also drag these handles around, or I can drag and press Alt key to move one side only. I'll keep adjusting it until I get the abstract gradient background I want. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks for watching and have a great day.